Hello, Whimsy fam. Hello, my friends. So we're going to try something new today. I found this spread online. I thought it sounded interesting, so I thought we'd try it. It's called the 9 Lives spread. It has to do with U.S. game systems and one of their cat decks. I don't know. My screenshot cut off the information. But I only have one cat deck, and it's a vintage one I bought back in college. It's only major arcana. So in homage to the 9 Lives spread, we're going to save this for last and get some, I don't know, it could be clarification. It could be, just backing up what the read says. I don't know. Anything the read misses. I don't know. We'll see. So we're going to start with Star Tarot, clarify with the Tarot of the Divine, and get a couple of cats at the end. I'm doing this by your element, not by your zodiac sign, because this is kind of, it's a 9 card in the base spread, so it's going to be a little long. So we're going to see if the different energies have, different results. And basically this is taking a past life and bringing forward what you learned in that past life into this life. So, sounds like fun. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. My PayPal and Venmo, in case you'd like to, buy me a coffee or whatever. My email, so you can book a personal reading if you would like. I have all price ranges. And, I go until I get the answer. So the number of cards doesn't necessarily mean that that's how long your reading is going to be. Let's see. There's a affiliate links list to the decks I use if you'd like to purchase them for yourself. There is a wish list for decks that interest me if you'd like to buy me a pressy. I'm not sure if there's a black cat. I'm not sure if there's a cat card deck on there, but I'm a cat lady, a little bit crazy. So if you'd like to buy me a pressy, you go there. You can go to my Facebook page. I will post when I have new videos up. Yeah, I cannot predict free will because we don't know when the dollards are going to, ignore their intuition and listen to their lizard brain. If you hear my voice anywhere but YouTube, it is stolen content. Please report it as necessary. Thank you very much. And away we go. All right. So there are 9 cards in this spread, as I said, in the initial spread. So then we will get clarification on those cards where it's necessary and, where we can. Yeah. I have a system. I have a tendency to stick with my system. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so the first card is a lesson you learned in a past life or in multiple past lives. A lesson for the Earth fam, Queen of Swords, truth, internal truth, making sure your own personal philosophy is based on facts. Yeah. The second card is how it affects your current timeline. How does this affect your current timeline? Spirit, can I have a card? Thank you. No, not in that half. How does this affect the current timeline of my Earth fam? 10 of Wands. I'm going to look at this. 7 of Wands. Well, I think it helps you, put down these burdens. It didn't come out face up, so I'm just going to use that card to tell me the aspect of this card you need to know. Okay? I think this is defending also your spirituality. You know, you're tired of having to defend yourself and your beliefs because they are maybe not mainstream. I feel you, fam. I feel you. Okay, number 3, the karmic lesson you are learning right now. Thank you. The star. Again, fire signs got the star in the spread. They had the 10 of Wands and the Queen of Swords, as I recall. No, it was the King. The Kings and the Pages. But Kings, Knights, and Pages, not the Queen. But something has to do with the truth, right? And, okay, position 4, your strength or gift that will support you in this life. Can I have another, please? Thank you. Prince of Wands. Page of Wands. Adventurous spirit, right? The Page of Wands is the one that learns through adventure. Okay, let's see, position 5, a teacher that appears in the near future for you. Can I get a teacher, please? Something, okay. I'm going to leave that reversed. I think that is someone who was stuck in their pain for a while. So deeply stuck that the truth didn't get through. Interesting. Position 6, your shadow self. Can I get a card for the shadow self of the Earth fam, right? The Earth element fam. The Earth signs. 4 of Cups. There's something that you have that you aren't using. Some ability, right? How to integrate light and shadow. How do we bring the shadow out? Prince of Swords. More truth. More speaking the truth. Facts. Truth, fam. Facts. This is something that I think we're all going to have in common, right? All right. 8. What to release? What no longer serves you? Queen of Wands. Maybe some anger? I don't know. And your purpose in this lifetime. Purpose in this lifetime, please, Spirit. King of Wands. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you've got to release this keeping your light to yourself. Okay? Because Spirit wants you to bring it out. If the Queen of Wands is what to release, you know, that is, the Queen is internal fire. And, you know, and it's time to come out of the closet. Right? Yeah. You've got fire that could kickstart people. Yeah? But you're keeping it to yourself. You gotta be a little bit more adventurous with it. It looks like in the past you kept your truth to yourself too. So this looks like, because the Prince of Wands and the King of Wands, you know, it's witnessing with passion, right? the things that happen, showing your passion for it. Passionate defender, I heard. Huh. All right, I'm tempted to see whether this Knight of Swords is actually supposed to be reversed, but we'll let the clarifiers tell us, right? First, if they do. Why is the Queen of Swords here, please? Why is the Queen of Swords here? For lessons from their past life. The Chariot, fire signs got this card in this position, right? I think that you looked around as the Queen of Swords and having this knowledge, and you saw that, yeah, okay, the atmosphere wasn't ready for it yet, perhaps. Or it wasn't safe for you to keep moving on in, you know, verbally and outwardly projecting that power, or this might be a witch wound. Why the Queen of Swords? Spirit, can I get another? On the Queen of Swords, please. Another. Another on the Queen of Swords, please. Thank you. The High Priestess, absolutely a witch wound. Yeah, you had to keep all your knowledge to yourself, right? To protect yourself. To make sure you were following the cautious path, right? But still moving forward. You maybe manifested a path that you could do this on, right? Your intuition told you to keep this to yourself because, you know, you might upset assholes. You might upset people who are unawakened, right? Okay, why are the Ten of Wands here on how this affects your current timeline? Another, please. Can I get one on the Ten of Wands? Not in that half. Get one on the Ten of Wands, please. Thank you. Ten of Coins. Yeah. It seems like, you know, this is a family thing, right? You have past life trauma, you know, for having to hide your magic under, you know, and protect it. And then, you know, you're just tired. In this life, you're tired of freaking hiding, right? You're tired of carrying other people's insecurities. Because that's what you're doing when you're not being your true self and not putting yourself out into the energy. Again, can I have another for the Ten of Wands, please? Thank you. Five of Coins. Yeah. You're tired of being worried that you'll get left out in the cold if people, you know what you truly are inside. If you feel an affinity to anything that, you know, they used to burn you for, right? They used to burn witches for this. Hang witches, torture witches. I feel like, man, something just said the Inquisition, right? And it looks like this past teacher, you know, was forced and silenced. This could be this life. It could be their past life. They know what it's like to be silenced. Yeah? killed for speaking their philosophy, speaking the truth. Still happens. Still happens today. Still happens every day in this world, right? Okay. Why is the star here, please? For the karmic lesson you're learning right now. Queen of Coins. Just giving support, right? Bringing that hope into the 3D world. Can I get another, please? Learning that you don't have to. I'll be damned. King of Wands. Not reversed. Taking that spark of hope and just really running with it. Yeah? Interesting. Prince of Wands, we got the star again. Just popped right over when I first started to separate the deck. The star, the star. Hope, hope, hope. Okay. Why the Page of Wands, please? Thank you. Judgment. Man. You know, the judgment is just can be just such a nasty card, right? I mean, if you have too much hope, people say you're naive, right? If you're too positive, people say you're toxic positivity, right? And I'm not saying that that doesn't exist. But once again, when anything becomes toxic, it's because someone is doing it in an unbalanced way, right? Taking things to extremes unbalances things. I mean, I see it all the time. We've got a TikTok full of very loud, unbalanced energy. You know? Girls who, you know, have been in families where the women have not been appreciated, and they grow up learning that they're not going to have any respect unless they freaking take it, and they, you know, take it out of anger. They take it out of survival instinct. Not because someone wants to give it, just because they want to take it. And then they brag about it, right? That's just one example. I think in this instance, it just means this is something you want to explore. You want to explore changing your perception to, you know, trying to find hope, right? Because it's important to you that you have no darkness. You know, judgment is about being, you know, naked before spirit and unashamed. Yeah? Reborn without the past things that haunt you. Or would have haunted you. Or had been haunting you. Okay, now we arrive at the conundrum. All right. Pendulum. I'm pretty certain this page is or this knight is reversed, but is this Knight of Swords supposed to be reversed, Spirit? I guess I should let it swing a little more. Is this knight supposed to be reversed? No. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe that message was for just a few of you, right? All right, so now we're looking at someone who in the path has been speaking the truth and has perhaps had to, you know, constantly pull swords out of their back. Yeah. Constantly let go of those negative energies that bombard you when you start speaking the truth. Let's see. Get a little shuffle in here. Let's cut the deck. Oy. Okay, let's see. Spirit, why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is the Knight of Swords here for your teacher incoming in the near future? Teacher, why the Knight of Swords? Thank you. The Lovers, a choice, a partnership. Interesting. Can I get another on that? More information? A choice again. Two of Swords. Interesting. Choice, choice. So much choice. Choosing a partnership, perhaps? Gonna get another. Okay, one more, Spirit. Can I have another one on this pile? Oh, okay, two more, I guess. Pile here. Seven of Swords and Eight of Coins. Well, yeah, I think that this is choosing to become less afraid. This Seven of Swords is more of, you know, defending yourself. And, you know, we've got honing your craft too. So perhaps this teacher, you know, helps you hone your craft and builds your confidence, to where you can, you know, grow and choose to, spread some knowledge or experience. I mean, and remember, a teacher, it's not just, not some grand poobah necessarily. It could be anyone, right? You can learn from anyone. Even if it's learning what not to do, you can still learn that from another person, right? Learning how not to be. Because I see people all the time running their mouth, and I'm like, wow, that person is a lesson in what I don't want to be, right? And the way I don't want to live. Still learn from them, though. Why the Four of Cups, please? Why is the Four of Cups here in the, let's see, number 6? Your shadow self. Why is this the Four of Cups? Your shadow self. No, Eight of Cups. Finding new things to care about. You did some work I think you changed your perspective. But there's still something you're missing here. Can I get another, Spirit? Can I get another? Four of Cups, you're missing a giant cup, right? You're not seeing it. Maybe, you know, your shadow self needs to go back a little bit, and you need to do a little shadow work and see what it is you might be missing. Can I get another on the Four of Cups, please? Thank you. Death. Yep, to change your point of view completely. Death and rebirth. Becoming a whole new type of person, right? Cutting away the things that do not serve us. The beliefs that you're actually, you know, that are holding you back. Yeah, I think there's just one thing you're missing in your shadow self, shadow work. Now, it can be a big thing or it can be a small thing, but there's something there, a thought you haven't had yet that will help you move ahead to a new rebirth, right? Okay. The Prince of Swords. How to integrate your light and shadow. Search for truth. Man, this is, you know, the truth is a big, big deal in this, in these readings I'm seeing right now for everybody. Why the Prince of Swords or Page of Swords? Why? Thank you. The Empress. Why? Three of Wands. I think it's not caring so much about what people think. The Empress doesn't give a fuck what people think, right? That's what makes her gorgeous. Put that into motion. There's plans that need to be put into motion. It's time to put plans into motion. You're holding yourself back. Okay. Perhaps this one cup that you're missing here, this big cup, is self-love, self-care, self-respect, confidence. Yeah? Okay, let's see what to release. Initially I said, you know, release the fact that you're holding all this freaking spark and light and fire to yourself. Let it out. Let it out. The King of Wands puts things out, right? So you've internally processed it and now you need to put it out there. So what to release? What to release, please? What to release? Thank you. Oh, well, okay. Maybe you're a little careful, okay? Being, you know, earth signs, you would be careful. But I think that perhaps you need to let out a little more of the fire and keep in a little bit of the practicality. And past hurts, right? That's the Ten of Swords out twice, here and over here. And how people have wronged you in the past. Doesn't matter. Yes, it caused pain, grief, you know, disappointment. It did. But not everyone is going to be like that, you know. Move on. So the moon came out as well for this. Let go of things that you can't know the outcome of. There are plenty of things that happen to us and we can't know the outcome, right? So we can't continue to be afraid and hypnotized by an outcome that we can't know. Things that are going on out there beyond you, as the Queen of Wands, you know, beyond you, out in the outside. Those things do not matter to your purpose, right? I mean, people are going to be nasty. People are going to hurt us. People are going to hurt humanity as a whole. And we don't know if anything we do or say can make an impact, right? The cards are saying, say it, do it, put your spark out there, put your ideas out there, put your intuition out there. Okay, why the King of Wands? Okay, we got an Ace of Cups. And what's the another card for the King of Wands? Spirit, thank you, the Hierophant. Yeah, there's lessons got to be learned, folks. And if you stay silent, you know, less people will learn those lessons. Less people will be able to study and grow their knowledge. I think this is also a message for teachers, you know. Keep doing what you are doing as much as you can. And maybe you can do it without putting a label on it, you know. But I mean, you're always going to get somebody who's not going to like what you're teaching, especially if it's the truth, right? There's always going to be somebody that doesn't like what you are saying. Well, too bad. Let them not like it, you know? Because there's also enough people who will like it, who will resonate with it. We have much more in common than we have in difference. Yeah? And filling your cup fills other people's cups. And when you fill other people's cups, you get your cup filled as well. I think that, you know, you have a lot of wisdom. We started here with the Chariot and the High Priestess, and we're ending with the Hierophant. Yeah? And there's wands and swords all over this. King of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Three of Wands, Prince of Wands. And then we have Truth, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Prince of Swords, or Page, right? Inspiration and truth. Inspiration and truth. Communicate it. Don't put yourself out in the cold. Right? I think this will clear karma for generations of your family who thought they didn't have a voice. On the bottom here is the Four of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Hermit. Sometimes you feel alone because you feel like you can't share the things that you know deep down inside, that it won't be received, right? You need to go get new peeps, right? The ones who can hear you. Because clearly you've leveled up, and if they're not listening and don't want to hear you and don't have anything to add to the conversation, you've outgrown them, right? This is finding, a path with people who think like you do. The Two of Wands and the Two of Wands. Plans. Their plan and your plan are, simpatico, same page, right? Someone who's on your path, who has things in common with you. I think I said this in the fire sign version of this reading. I feel like at my age, and I was talking about dating, but it can be anything. When you get to a point and you just start, relationships just start disappearing. And you have these ideas that isolate you because they're, minority ideas. Or, people are still hiding and protecting themselves because they may, suffer consequences from ideas, right? One reason why I have thousands of books. Those books can't go anywhere. Nobody can tell me that I can't have those books and that I can't read those words and that I can't have that wisdom. Nobody can delete that off the internet. Nobody can rip that out of a public library. Nobody can burn that book. Yeah? Just because they don't like it, right? Just because they misunderstand it profoundly, they can't destroy it. I think I mentioned at one time that, I grew up, I went to a church and a private school that burned books and albums. And I remember that I didn't partake, and I didn't like it happening. Now, keep in mind, I was in junior high school. My power was limited, right? But that was the late 80s. Don't kid yourself that it isn't still happening. Yeah? So, I think that as the King of Wands, if you put your inspiration and your ideas and your spark out there, and you're doing it for others, right? The kings do not seek adoration popped into my head. The kings do not seek a payoff from what they put out there, right? But indeed, they still get a lift from the fact that what they do, say, You know, the care they put out can be seen. You know, they can see it working. Yeah. An example. Rich people who do true good with their money, right? The way that people like Oprah have opened schools for girls in Africa who would never be able to go to school again. Yeah, they would never be able to go to school. That is a phenomenal, true story of doing good with your abundance. That is what a king does. It's the same with a collective, a group of people volunteering to put good out there. You can see the good out there. You can see it doing things. It's like a tiny stream in a mountain that just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes downhill. You touch so many lives. Yeah? That's what kings do. So it's time to put it out there. Yeah? That's your purpose. Your purpose. Nice. Nice, fam. I love it. Okay. We'll get a couple of the... yes, I know, Poe. I know. Yes, yes. Poe. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with her. She has food and water, and she's had pets, and... Meow. I know. I know. What are you screaming for? Okay, go away. Just let me finish this, please, and then I will pet you. All right, let's get a couple of major arcana cats for the Earth sign fam. Give me another one, Spirit. Thank you. The Empress again. Yay. On the Empress here. And the Wheel of Fortune. It's time. Yes, it's time to stop caring what everyone says. And the Hierophant again on the bottom. Ouch. Stop it, Poe. She just clawed into my leg. She does that to get my attention. Pokes me with her toe razors. Yeah. You have fire and spirit and ideas. It's time to put them out there. You know, it's time to lead. Put your spark out there. Because when a great number of us start doing that, the wheel starts turning, right? Things start getting better. Right now, we need it. We need it. Gorgeous, fam. Gorgeous. Love you guys. So this is for Taurus and Cappy and Virgo. Yeah. Right? I'm such a ditz sometimes. Well, Earthy fam, this is your reading. I hope it helps. Love you. Bye.